kind of, so, you know, you got it, you know, you started getting the spots, and then what kind of like, in a way, I've never ever experienced having more than maybe like 5, I think 5 spots, that's like steep talking about it. Do you know what I mean? So from my perspective, I've never ever experienced anything like it. So I'm just curious, what was it like, kind of, what was it like as an experience? Not saying that it was obviously,
first of all,
it wasn't very
terrible.
pleasant. Yeah.
I know. Let me get that on the record.
Let me get on the record. It was terrible.
Do not recommend.
I even once said when I was a teenager, I would not wish this on my worst enemy.
No, that's
because it's you can't it doesn't go away, and nothing I did. So bear in mind, like I'm 14 years old. I'm a nerd, so I'm really keen on research. So, but this is also, I'm 14, so the internet had just become a thing, or rather just become a thing for people like me. And I just got a phone, or a phone that was a smartphone. So I think I had like a Sony Ericsson. It was a smartphone, but I had a Sony Ericsson. And I was able to go on the internet, and I was able to use my mum's laptop and similar to research. So I did a lot of research, and nobody knew. I went to all the doctors. We paid for private doctors, all that kind of stuff. Nothing. No one knew what it was. And one doctor actually just said to me, "Listen, unfortunately, we don't know what this is. We know that it happens around this time. We think it's linked with hormones, but we don't know. We can't correlate it properly. So we can say that this kind of has influence on that, and it could have influence on that." And my doctor just said, "Here you go. Here's a range of things you can try. That's all. Just here you go. Good luck."
And what were the range of things that you tried?
So initially, I started out with what people said to me, it is your diet. You eat too much sugar. So I cut out sugar completely. No sugar.
Yeah.
Then they said...
And it didn't help?
Didn't help at all.
Fuck.
Didn't help at all.
Now I'm just pissed off because I can't have sugar.
Yeah, months.
Yeah.
Like months of no sugar. Nothing. So then I was like, okay, well, this is not working. So I tried all different things. People said, oh, maybe you're not clean enough. So I would shower twice a day.
No.
Then they said, well,
would have been drying your skin.
So dry my skin. But wait, it gets worse. So showered, didn't work. Maybe it's what you're putting your face on. So then it was, okay, maybe it's sweat. Could be sweat in my skin, something like that. So then when I would do sport, I would take a towel with me, and I would dab my face after. Bear in mind that you said, 1 or 2 spots were bad for you. If I had 30 spots, that was a good day.
Oh, sorry.
Imagine my entire face. Imagine I'd been stung by bees continuously.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen what a bee sting looks like on somebody's face?
I've seen people with like
imagine 100 of those.
All like basically their entire face. Like,
I couldn't
surface.
smile. If I smiled or moved my face in any way, the acne was so prolific that it was under the skin. There was no head. It wasn't like a spot that you could squeeze with a white head. It was a solid bump. It literally felt, the only way I describe it is like scar tissue. They were like huge. Some of them were so deep under the skin that I couldn't get to it. I used to go to a specialist doctor or dermatologist who once did a full facial on me, where she took a needle and she would pop every single one with gloves.
Fuck,
she would squeeze them. Some of them would come out, and the amount of pus in them, and it's disgusting to say, but the amount of pus in them after squeezing my entire face would have easily filled a shot glass.
Ew.
It's disgusting.
Sorry.
It's absolutely disgusting.
That sucks.
And bear in mind,
awful.
I had to wear that face to school.
Oh, especially being in high school. Oh my God.
It was terrible. I literally looked terrible. And I remember, it was just not great.
Well, you look like so handsome now.
Well, the journey I had to go through to get to where my skin is today is crazy. One thing I must say, first of all, is trying everything. The only thing I couldn't try was hormones. You cannot rule it out, because there is no way to control it. You are going through it. Your body's is taking you on this journey, whether you're 14 or 19, because it came back at 19,
really,
which is not great.
Yeah.
And I tried everything. So I changed my pillowcases. I actually kept a logbook for 3 months where every day I wrote what I did in a massive table.
That's still before you came here. So can we
before I came here, 15 years old. And, I changed the pillowcases every day. I changed my towels every day. I had a face towel. After having a shower, I would not use any chemicals. I would shower with the simplest soaps possible, and even for my face, you would use the ultra-sensitive, dermatologically prescribed face wash. And then what I would do is I would do the face wash first. I would pat my face dry with a cotton kind of pad. Then I would do a full like kind of makeup removing thing where I would take cleanser and I would cleanse every part of my skin. Because bear in mind, it wasn't just my face. It was my face, it was my neck in the front and the back. It was my back as well, top of my back. And it was terrible. So, you know, just the pain of that. And then what I would do, because these were so sore that I couldn't smile and stuff, the only way I could get rid of them was to try and get some of the pus out. Because the pus, some people would say, oh, just leave it.
Leave it, yeah.
But that doesn't help me.
Sore.
That just keeps it there for months. Yeah. Some of them for months. And nothing I did, I changed my diet. I tried different things. I would eat yogurt. I would try and like increase my my biome, or like improve my biome. So your body has like a lot of bacteria and things that are there that I thought maybe that's the problem. So I would eat lots of yogurt and lots of different things. I even tried using something called hydrogen peroxide on my skin.
Yeah, I know that.
To dry it out.
I've
Toothpaste, sitting in the sun a lot. People say, oh, the sun will help.
Dry it out.
Doesn't help. I mean, some things helped. So, for example, all those things put together, they kind of helped a little bit, but didn't go away. Yeah. And some days I would write myself a little diary with numbers, and I'd say, how does it feel today out of 10? How sore does it feel? I never went below 5.
Aww.
So bear in mind, a 0 means no pain. 1 means slight pain. Yeah. 5 is it's very painful, and 10 is I can't move.
Oh my god.
I'm in constant pain. So I would try and take painkillers as well. Yeah. It didn't really help because every time I moved, I could feel the force,
the pressure.
And I would personally, I would do it myself, where I would
take a needle.
I'd take a needle. I'd put a needle through my chin. Sometimes the needle would go. I'd be quite careful, but other times I would have to go really deep, and it would like pop through into my cheek and my mouth.
Oh, really?
Because these are really fine needles. Bear in mind, like, these are the needles would come in another like a pack.
Fucking hell.
And you would have to pull it out, and these are needles that you would use to take blood. Some of them, and some of them even smaller. Oh. So I would pop that, and then I would either wear gloves, or I would put 2 pads together, and I would squeeze it out, and I would do that with my routine. I would do that twice a day. So that was really hectic, and eventually it just didn't get better, and I must have been like maybe late 14s, and it was so bad. There's photos of me, and like it literally looks like I'd been in a fight, because my entire face was purple and red and inflamed, and you know, it was terrible. Imagine having like a girlfriend at that time, or trying to be, you know, I looked disgusting. I honestly looked disgusting. But what really helped me was realizing that other people were going through this as well. Yeah. Not many people were going through it in my school. I'm not gonna lie, there's maybe 1 or 2, but to see online that there were people that were worse than me, it actually kind of helped. And I met a woman once.
Sorry, just for a sec. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I mean,
it must help. Like, I can't even imagine, because you need to feel like you have someone else in your boat.
Alone.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if it's just you, then nobody understands. No one really understood, right? Especially people who didn't get acne. And then there was a woman who I met who at a pharmacy who, she was in her like late 20s, and she had acne. She still had acne. And it kind of made me feel a bit better, but it also kind of made me realize it's not what I wanted. I don't want this.
Yeah.
Like
I don't want to be, you know, 27 and still have this in my life. So I did something that you probably can't do here in the UK, and you probably couldn't even do in the US. I think it's banned. I pushed and I pushed and pushed, did everything I possibly could. 3 months of this, of going through everything, even putting something called tomcat's pee, which is kind of like it's like it's actually it's like derived from cat pee. It's not actual cat pee.
Did it help?
Oh. Sorry.
You thought it was actual cat pee?
No, Selby, I thought you meant Tom. Tom, your friend. I thought you had a friend that was called Tom, and you took Tom's cat's pee and put it on your face.
That's
if I was desperate, I probably would have done
it. Just casually getting my friend's pit.
No, because Baby wrote some notes. No, so Selby wrote some notes, and like, because we were talking about this episode and, you know, some of the things that Selby wanted to mention, and one of the things that he wrote was Tom's cat's pee, and I literally thought that he meant his friend Tom.
Super literal.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, I look forward to hearing that. So what is that? I'm not
entirely sure. It's basically got some sort of chemical,
like pH or some sort of thing.
It's more. I think it's more acidic, or maybe alkaline. I'm not sure, but it's derived from pee or this. I mean, it's like something like ammonia or something in the pee that's meant to react with your skin, and it's a bit like toothpaste. You know, apparently they say put toothpaste on a spot and it will dry it out.
It's never helped. Like I did that when I was younger, it never helped me.
Sometimes it's helped. Some people would say lick your spots.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I literally would put like spit. I tried everything. Anything. If somebody gave me a recommendation, just eat or just eat basil for a week. Sure, I would do it. I would do any. You're in so much pain. You want to go away, you'll do anything. You will do anything. I was in so much pain, I was like, just kill me.
I don't even think about like the pain aspect of it, because like even if I get a spot, like it is painful, like depending on where it is, if it's like near my like smile marks or something like that. But like, so
it's a tiny spot.
Yeah.
That's
what I mean. It's like I didn't even think about the pain that comes with like severe acne. Like,
so I wanted any way of getting out of it. So what I did is I went to the doctor, and I was in so much pain and just distraught. And I just said to him, and my mom just said to me, is there anything we do? Is there any drugs? Is there anything we can try? And, he said, there's something that you can't get in the West, but you can get here, just because they send a lot of stuff to Africa that they wouldn't put anywhere else. Just because, it's a